Hello and good morning. Thank you for inviting me to join this event. I apologise that it's in the form of a video message. I would like to have been live with you, but it wasn't possible. Let me begin by acknowledging the importance of this anniversary date. 20 years of the Race Equality Directive matters, an important milestone in the history of the European Union. No less important is the acknowledgement today of the critical role played by equality bodies. EU equality bodies are a global good practice. I came to see the importance of equality bodies when I lived in Northern Ireland, and I had the opportunity to collaborate closely with its Equality Commission. I saw how it not only contributed to promoting equality in Northern Ireland society, but also in so doing, how it contributed to a consolidation of the peace process. It was no surprise to me when I took up my present job to discover that the chairperson of Equinet was indeed the director of the Northern Ireland Equality Commission. Dear friends, the Fundamental Rights Agency has been, is, and will continue to be your close partner in the pursuit of equality in our societies. For instance, we will continue to roll out those large-scale surveys, the largest in the world, mapping the experience of equality or of inequality, of hatred and of discrimination across the most impacted groups in our societies. Our most recent survey was published just a few days ago on the experiences, the attitudes of our general population to human rights, to equality, to different groups in our society. And the evidence generated by that survey will, I think, be an additional resource for all of us as we work together. We're also very closely following, of course, fundamental and human rights implications of COVID-19 and of the responses. And we see worrying situations. We see new problems. We see the light shone on existing ones, and we see the exacerbation of some of those existing issues. I think, for instance, of the situation of Roma. Think of Roma children who are told to go home and do distance learning, but who don't have an internet connection or a computer. Talking of these times also, I have to acknowledge this extraordinary moment in terms of a repudiation of racism worldwide. It's most impressive what we're seeing on the streets in these weeks, a cry for justice and for equality. This is a most important moment and opportunity which we have to embrace. Now, as we figure out what we should do, I would like to leave you with just 3 suggestions today, 3 things to focus on. The first is law. Just one point, the horizontal directive. It's spoken of so much that it's almost become banal, but that makes it no less important. Absent the horizontal directive, we have a gaping hole in the equality architecture of the European Union. Second, data. We've got to gather the evidence and the information. We've got to be able to measure so that we can fix. Now, I know that gathering data around certain characteristics such as race is hugely problematic in some countries, and I deeply respect the background to these concerns. But we know that we can work around them. We know that we can protect anonymity. We can honour the GDPR. And I would encourage Member States to look again at this critical issue. And third and finally today, support equality bodies. It's vital that we use today to reinvigorate our commitment to equality bodies, to providing them with the independence, with the political support and with the resources so that they can rise to the fullness of their potential. But let me leave it there. Let me conclude by recommitting the Fundamental Rights Agency to our shared struggle for a Europe which honours everybody in their diversity, in their equality and in their dignity. Thank you.